What is it? It's for you.
You have a bikini for the summer?
Good girl. Good girl. You put your head in here. Oh man, it's tight. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Oh, it's on the arm.
Wait, what?
It's on the arm, dummy.
What do you mean?
It's going into the arm.
Oops. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
You almost had it.
Oh, good girl.
On the wrong
She's being
hole.
a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Good girl. Oh, she's being such a good girl. No, you can't lick yourself.
I'm always thinking about you. No matter where we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Nike Metcon 4 and what I think of it. Make sure you stay tuned.
Sometimes I wish we could go somewhere. I feel it all around.
I didn't want to just tell you guys, oh, I purchased these shoes, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to actually wear them out, train in them, and give you a thorough review of what I think about these shoes and if it's worth your money. So I purchased the Nike Metcon 4s. These are my very first, I would say, lifting shoes. They're not necessarily, I wouldn't say they're Olympic weightlifting shoes, but they're my first shoes specifically for lifting. I would just wear regular shoes. Regular shoes is like running shoes. And when it comes to squats or deadlifts, I would just take off my shoes and just perform those exercises wearing my socks on the bare floor, just so I could have a steady, flat surface. I was debating if I should actually splurge on Olympic weightlifting shoes, but then I realized, you know, I'm not an Olympic weightlifter, so there's no reason why I need these hardcore Olympic shoes. You know what I mean? Most of these lifting shoes are super heavy and they're made for Olympic lifts. And even though I do perform squats and deadlifts, everything else that I do is just basic weightlifting training. It's not like I'm gonna be a power lifter or anything like that. I just want a shoe that does everything. So I want a shoe that I can perform lunges in, and then if I wanted to, I can do squats in my next set. I guess I'm complicated. First of all, they're beautiful. I got the white colorway, and the sole of the shoe is like a marbled black, and it's kind of like an ombre color, so it's like it goes from white to black. I really think it's sleek looking. Not only is it beautiful to look at, but it's durable as well. It has a textured print all over the shoe, which provides traction and grip, like rope climbing. What I also like about this shoe is that it's flexible, but it's stable. So it's not totally stiff like a traditional weightlifting shoe. I don't have any weightlifting shoes, but from what I hear, they're basically really stiff platform and you can't really do much besides squat or deadlift. But with the Metcon 4s, it's flexible in the forefoot, so I'm able to do calf raises perfectly in these shoes. So I can perform my squats, and then I can do calf raises on my next exercise, and they don't bother me. The base of the shoe, it's a stable, flat platform. So I really feel connected to the ground when I'm doing my squats or when I'm doing my deadlifts. It almost feels like I'm not wearing shoes, but I am. I have that extra support. And I'm also able to perform explosive lifts. The tongue of the shoe, it's soft and it's cushioned and it's curved to hug the foot. I noticed that my feet don't move around at all in these shoes. My feet feel secure and they feel stable. There's actually a built-in heel clip that stabilizes your foot during side-to-side movements. So my feet is literally glued to the shoe. That's how comfortable it feels, and that's how well the shoe hugs my foot. People complain about squeakiness. I did not notice any squeakiness with this shoe. The price is a little bit pricey. It's $130. Since this is my first pair of actual lifting shoes, I would say it's totally worth the price. Very high quality. Even the laces are really high quality. I just want to say that it's not a running shoe. You can't run in these shoes. If you do CrossFit, you'll be able to do like sprints and things like that, but it's not meant for long distance running. There's a 4mm heel. For me, I love this. I get more depth in my squats. So before, when I would do squats barefoot, I noticed that my heel would kind of lift off the floor when I'm at the bottom range of motion. But with these shoes, my feet are flat against the floor. There's no lift off of my feet, so I get a deeper range of motion with these shoes when I squat. All in all, the shoe fits like a glove, and I really love it, and I highly recommend it. As far as sizing goes, I wear a 7.5 in women's shoes, and in these, this is actually the men's. It's not the women's Metcon 4s, it's the men's Metcon 4s. It's true to size. A size 6 in men's is a size 7.5 in women's, but I do have to say that I do have wide feet. So if you have narrow feet, I would say try and go half a size down. The shoe is not heavy at all, even though it has the 4mm platform on the heel. And basically the shoe is everything that I wanted it to be. I can squat, I can deadlift, I can do lunges, I can do calf raises. I can do every type of training in these shoes, and I've come across no issues. And I highly recommend it. So if you're looking for a shoe that does everything, get the Metcon 4s. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this was helpful at all, make sure you guys thumbs up. And if you guys like my content, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next week.